Hello there. Today I'm going to show you how to search for properties, validate your properties and submit your voids using the new Our Power member portal. If you click on the Search Properties page, you can search by property code, part of the address, postcode, or if you have it, the MPAN or MPRN. Alternatively, you can just click the search button, which will show you all the properties in the portfolio. This may take you some time to scroll through, so we'd always recommend that you put something in. For example, if we enter the postcode and then click search, we'll get all the properties with that postcode. So let's say we want to submit a void for 27 Calendar Gardens. You just click on that property, which will take you to the address validation screen. The address validation screen is a new feature of the member portal and is there to ensure we take over the correct address. The address that shows in the portal is the one that you have provided to us. However, sometimes the energy industry have the address showing slightly different. We need to be sure of the correct address before we go any further. The risk of not doing this is that we take over the incorrect supply, which delays the switch. If you just scroll down, you can see a drop-down option called Select My Address. You always have the address showing up here and also in the corner tab, but I'm sure you'll have it written down somewhere else too. All you need to do to validate the address is to click on the drop-down menu and select the property that corresponds. This will then gather all the information from the industry on the property. Once you've selected the right address, click Update. You only ever need to do this once, and now you can submit your void property to us. The information about the property is added, and very importantly, we identify the meter type. In this case, the property is a non-smart credit meter, which tells us we need to exchange this to a smart meter. To submit the property, you would, surprisingly enough, click on Submit Property. The first step is to confirm the best of your knowledge the meters have not been tampered with. If they have been, you'll need to speak to the current supplier to have this resolved before we're able to take the property on. Once you've confirmed that, you'll see whether it's electricity only or dual fuel. In this case, there is both an MPAN and an MPRN for the property, so you would pick dual fuel. Next, you'd pick the date the property will become void. Let's say it's today. The portal will tell you the estimated supply date, which will be in the next 17 days. If you, however, are submitting a property with a future date, in this case the 30th of August, the portal will align the supply start date to the void date to ensure they're synced up. This is another good reason to submit your voids early whenever possible. We'll then ask you to advise the heating type and if it will be a long-term void. If you don't know, it's always best to pick no for these. Once you've updated everything, click on Submit and we'll start the process for bringing across your void property. As I'm using a test system, you'll notice it brings up an error in red. This won't happen on the live version. As you can see, the property status is now set to Switch in Progress. And once this has been processed, you'll be able to check the page for any updates. A new option will appear to allow you to inform us of the change of tenancy for when the tenant moves in, and we'll cover that in another video. Thanks for watching.